Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Let's play a robot run instead of a paradox run. Why? Well, because DragonBlade151 suggested it, and I like the robot. It's been a while since I've tried to do robot streaks in Gungeon, or you know, playing as the robot. I guess when Paradox came out, I started playing more Paradox runs after I had done most of the unlocks for things. But let's play a little bit of the robot. Maybe not every run like I've been doing with Paradox, but we'll have a couple of good runs with the robot here, I think. Well, maybe not in a row. Maybe we'll do a Paradox in between or something. I don't know, I'm still, figuring out who I want to play as in Gungeon as time goes on. But this is a dead end. But the robot is a fun and interesting character. The most balanced character? Oh, heavens no. Even though he has electrical immunity to multiple different types of DD20 modifiers, he only takes a single hit of damage even if he gets hit by a jammed bullet. Oh, he is still incredibly weak from a health perspective. And cannot take advantage of Vampire Lady or full advantage, oh, fuck off, or full advantage of the, gotta remember what the name of, wow, that was a good shot. I gotta remember what the name of the Patches and Mendy, there we go. Can't take full advantage of Patches and Mendy. Yeah, you get a little bit of armor, maybe a bottle from it. It's not that good though. I'd rather have the possibility of getting full HP. We got finished gun. As you may guess, I'm not too happy to see it. We have a couple of options. We could drop it. We could keep it and get Curse and kill cursed enemies for more money. We could keep it and sell it. Oh! We've got some option here. I'm kind of tempted to just drop it though and not worry about it. Yeah, I could gun munch it. It's technically an S tier gun. Yeah, I could sell it as sell creep. It'd probably give me like 40 credits. Although now that I think about it, I think S tier items give you like 54 when you sell them, so we could sell it for a lot of cash. Or we could just dump it. For right now though, I don't think it really matters. We've already picked up a gun on the floor. There's no reason to worry about picking up another weapon. Why does a shot bounce? Has it always bounced? I guess it's always had bouncing bullets. I don't know why I'm just noticing it right now. We'll probably just stop using it after this floor. I'm not even gonna use it against the boss. It's too strong of a gun. It's not even that it's too strong of a gun, it's too common of a gun. And I say this every time, and I fully believe it every time. It needs to not show up in brown tier chests, or if it does, then half the weight of the gun. I know the game can do that, it's built in somewhere. It needs to have half weight so it only appears half as often, because it appears way too frickin' frequently. That was an incredibly tight dodge. Not normally how you want to make that dodge. I don't know, you know, what do you guys think of finished gun? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's too common? I should have been hit there. You know what? At least I don't have any sort of a speed upgrade to make me think, oh man, I got hit trying to dodge between Bullet King shots because I playing the Paradox and it started with gun boots. Hashtag blame the speed upgrade. It's a reward, that's why it's common. Except now it's just far too common. I can get down with having a... It's gonna be a gun. I'll open it, you know? It gave us a key out of it. There was a chance we could have gotten a really cool gun out of it, but... Maybe a rainbow chest, maybe... the machine pistol, and then we get a synergy, and then the machine pistol is amazing, yada yada yada. I actually do have enough keys, surprisingly, so we're gonna go down to the oubliette, definitely. Just gotta figure out the right path to get to the oubliette entrance. But yeah, I just think it's a little bit too common. And I will hold it until we can either sell it or gun munch it. We'll just say that that brown chest contained 40 credits. Or if we gun munch it, it contained a gun muncher upgrade. Yo, what about that being a new item in the game? It makes gun munchers always appear on a floor, and it makes them pay out with better rewards. That could be interesting. And if you have it with the evil gun muncher on bullet hell, it guaranteed pays out in 2 guns being added to the gun muncher. That way it's useful still in the late game. There you go. New item. Dodge roll. Hire me! Hire me now! I would totally develop stuff for Gungeon even past end of life. Love this game. This game's fantastic. This is a locked door. Let's not go this way. Every other chest broken for junk. I'm not gonna break every chest. I'm gonna open up chests whenever I can. Yeah, you get a little bit of a damage bonus whenever you break a chest as the robot, but I'd rather have the items. Yeah, oftentimes in Gungeon I say that I'd rather have stat upgrades, damage ups, passives, etc., etc. But you can get those from items, you know? You don't just get those from junk, and you know, maybe a chest gives us a 25% damage upgrade instead of a 5% stacking damage upgrade. Maybe we get a cool synergy that gives us mutation and the bionic leg. And then we have electric veins everywhere, and then we just do a ton of damage, and we have a lot of fun, yada yada yada. Oh god. I'm glad I moved. It happens to me with unfortunate regularity that I shoot a chest and don't anticipate it being a mimic, but there we go. Good god. Hey, Smiling Bandit. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Also, long time no see. Hello. Ah. Excuse me. Rainbow mode is easy peasy as the robot. I wouldn't say easy peasy, because you still have the same problems in rainbow mode, but I do agree that because you can break all the chests and get junk out of them, you do end up with a substantial damage bonus at the end of a robot run, which is fine. I like damage. Everyone does. I'm giving you mixed signals here with, I don't just want damage ups, I just want items. Oh man, it's so nice to have a damage upgrade. Well, I mean, if you're not getting any value out of the chest anyways, is what I mean to say there. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. This is dumb damage to take, but unfortunately the enemy was jammed and I couldn't kill him in time. No mimics? No mimics? 2 locked blue chests? I am disappointed, game. Thanks for playing. Hasta la vista. I'm probably one of the few people with finished gun. Really? You guys don't have finished gun? Game over. I mean, I suppose it is a pretty difficult achievement. 100% the game. I would think that a lot of people would have this achievement by now, though. Yeah, absolutely wrong time to place the coolant when every enemy's dead. Oh lord. Philemon Bacchus and Milk Jug. Hello, welcome you guys. How you doing? I'm slowly making my way through the Twitch chat backlog because I like talking about something and not just moving on to another topic of conversation immediately, you know. Since the speed upgrades do me no good, why take them? I take them because I thought I was gonna hit the ledge and not fall into the pit. I take them because I like items. I take them because I want to see how the run will play out with taking speed upgrades. But if we have the option to sell them, then we can sell them for money, which is another reason to take them in case you get a sell creep. But it's also practice, you know? I want to do a little bit more practicing with having weird speed upgrades and actually try my best to learn how it affects your dodge and your speed and your movement, and actually try to be better at Gungeon having the speed upgrades. It's rare that I'm gonna say no to an item in Gungeon. Speed upgrades, maybe. You know, dodge roll up, maybe. If I'm trying to do something specific, like I'm trying to no-hit the game, then I'm more inclined to not take those items. But still probably gonna take them more often than not. You are stuck on a barrel. I don't know why there's a spawn point there. He whenever the sniper spawns there, he's always on a barrel and he always stops moving. Like, just move the spawn point over a little bit, you know what I mean? Oh, excuse me, have to keep clearing my voice and coughing a little bit. Milkshake 11, random question, but having never played Isaac, will it be underwhelming after playing loads of Gungeon? No, it's a different game. I still enjoy Isaac. I don't play as much Isaac as I play Gungeon, of course, but on a rare occasion, I still play a little bit of Isaac. But it's a different game. It's a different game. It's a different experience. I don't think I'm disappointed playing Isaac after playing Gungeon. I'm trying to think, just like in my head for a second here. I don't know why I like Gungeon more than Isaac. Like, I'm trying to think. Is it the guns? Is it the dodging? Is it the fact that I can play it with my crappy keyboard because it's not... this keyboard that I have right now that I'm using is not a... wow, I thought that was going to bounce further. It's not a... what is it? N-key rollover keyboard? Whatever you want to call it. Like, if I'm trying to play Isaac on this keyboard, if I try to move diagonally and shoot up, it doesn't work. And I don't move correctly or shoot correctly or some bullshit like that. My other keyboard, my mechanical keyboard, is a really good keyboard. However, it does have a problem where the spacebar doesn't seem to work all the time. Sometimes the spacebar key is like delayed, and if I'm typing a message, it'll be like, the space, but what's actually written on the screen is TH space E, just because it's a little bit delayed for some reason, and I don't understand why that mechanical keyboard has that problem. It's only that keyboard. With this crappy $5 wireless Logitech keyboard, I don't have that problem. But for some reason, my expensive mechanical keyboard, the spacebar, is just out of sync, and it's very unusual. Anyways, what am I talking about? Isaac, right. No, I don't think you would be disappointed playing Isaac after playing Gungeon, or just jumping into Gungeon after playing Isaac. I think they're different games. I like Gungeon because I'm better at it than Isaac. Mr. Jogger, hey, thank you for the resub. Let's see. Have we done everything on the floor? Yes, we did not save a key for the old crest. Honestly, I'm okay with that because it kind of looks like my HP is not doing that well. So you know what? Let's buy the armor and move on. Makarov, let's go. You should do the rat. If I have enough money, I'll consider it. But we have to wait until the end of the floor anyway, so. Lowercase r, Makarov. 38 special is better. Neither are good, but at least 38 special is a little more interesting. Because it fires significantly faster than the Makarov, I think. Hold on. Yeah. Don't you dare! Don't you dare, you son of a gun. Alright, let's keep using this. Gotta remember that we actually have remote bullets now, so accuracy is gonna be a little bit of an interesting thing for the remainder of this run. You gotta love flak bullets though. Getting a little bit of extra damage out of your shots is really fun. Does Book of Chess Anatomy and lowercase r give you infinite keys, asks the Freak 480. Yes. It's a key 47, but it's a synergy version of it. You have to have 2 items in order to give yourself infinite keys. Here's the thing though. If you have that synergy, if you have Book of Chess Anatomy and lowercase r, there's one thing you have to do before you shoot any chest, and it's very important, because if you don't do it properly, you will destroy a chest, okay? What you gotta do is you have to drop the other items that are giving you synergies with lowercase r. So like right now we have finished gun. Finished gun is giving us a synergy with lowercase r. I would have to drop finished gun, take a shot with lowercase r up against a wall or something, then you can shoot the chest. And shoot one bullet and then dodge roll so that you only, do a little bit of damage to the chest. And the reason for that is that if you have multiple synergies active at once, then either synergy could activate on lowercase r. The gun could say hasta la vista, or it could say open chest for free without using a key, and then open the chest for free without using a key. So in order to make sure you don't, roll poorly and don't get the free key opening, just make sure that you just shoot up against the wall to get rid of the last synergy shot that was active in your gun, and then you can open up a chest. Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I actually don't know if what I just said is true. Like, that's what I would recommend you do. However, I actually don't know if you will open a chest even if the gun says hasta la vista. I don't know if it becomes a property of the bullet, or if you have to get the synergy phrase in order for it to open up a chest. Like, does it have to say mimic chest in order for it to open up a chest for free, or is it just any bullet from lowercase r? I would say, just to be safe, to do the thing that I suggested and, just drop whatever your other synergy is that's for lowercase r, and then just make sure that you are firing only the words from the synergy with Book of Chest Anatomy. Hey, Shield of the Maiden saved me from a little bit of damage there. Could have swapped to a better gun, like the gun that would one-shot enemies if I hit it with the charge blasts, the Half-Life gun, combined rifle. But I'm lazy. Flight, Elder Blank. Elder Blank is very interesting here, but we do have 5 curse. We can always get rid of 5 curse just by dropping the finished gun, but I kind of like having something that synergizes with lowercase r, admittedly. I'm probably still gonna do that though, at some point soon. Let's see what's in the shop. Could buy utility belt, could save money for the key. Let's keep moving on first. Helios Fallen, hello, welcome. Joni Act as well. Xbox Miker. It's so nice starting a run and then just having a lot of friendly faces in chat. Farewell. Especially today when I was gonna start the stream, it's like I kind of have a little bit of a headache, but I know as soon as I start playing Gungeon, I'm gonna be into it. We'll blow it up. We get some junk. It's great. What the hell is this? It's a weird structure for the chest room. That the button is at the corner of an L intersection leading to another room. A little strange. I love the slow-moving letters that still home into the cursor. It's great. Alright, so that was the entire floor. We barely have enough money for the key. I really don't want to do the key, or I don't really want to do the rat as the robot with a relatively low amount of HP, but I still might do it. What are my opinions on turbo mode, asks Little Kitten. I only play turbo mode, basically. It is the best way of playing Gungeon, I think. Even if it is ever so slightly buggy with certain enemies, I think that it is a improvement over normal mode. It gives you a little bit of extra difficulty, but it's fair difficulty. Unlike DD20 mode. I love turbo mode. Alright, what do we do? Dun 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 dun. That one comedian you honestly like, Makarov? What the hell's the matter with you? Someone's gotta say it. Are you okay? Alright, fine. I'll do the freaking rat. We'll have to buy a key on the next floor, but honestly, I might save finished gun and then just kill the rat with finished gun and just be done with it. And say, fine, I used the gun. I used the common gun. What's your favorite sound effect in Gungeon? I love the sound of the Luxon cannon. I don't know why, but I really enjoy the tiki 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 sound of that gun firing its shots. It's very cool and relaxing and enjoyable. It's probably my favorite gun sound in the game. Dude, I actually kind of really enjoy... I kind of really enjoy the ability of remote bullets to make every shot out of the combine rifle just like an absolute 10 out of 10. Like, that seems really good. Crap. Oh, got him. Like I'm able to kill 3 enemies with this with each one of these shots basically every single time. It's kind of awesome. Monster Blood is actually pretty good. Sponge does basically the same thing, and I don't think we get the HP out of Monster Blood anyways. I don't think it gives you armor. It gives you money, I believe. Okay. Didn't even have to shoot. I also love getting like a frost combine rifle shot. That seems pretty freaking sweet. There's our key. Does Sprun use the Luxon cannon sound, or am I misremembering? I believe Sprun uses a sound effect that's similar to Luxon cannon. I don't know if it's exactly the same shot, but I believe you're either completely correct or mostly correct, Freak. Like, I'm trying to remember back on when I had Sprun, and it's, in my head, it's like it's the Luxon cannon sound effect, but it's not the same, is it? It does have a difference? Maybe what I'm thinking of is that the reason why I think it has a difference is because it doesn't have the last shot. You know, Luxon cannon has that last shot that fires, but Sprun doesn't have a last shot that fires, so you're not ever going to hear that sound effect in particular. Excuse me. But yes, I believe it is mostly correct that the Luxon cannon is the sound effect of Sprung, of like the primary shot. Guess I never really thought about that, huh? It's a good sound effect though, isn't it? Aged Belled slowed down face melter is Disposable Account's favorite sound in the game. That sounds like a pretty great sound. I do love the slowdown effect from Aged Bell, but considering how situational Aged Bell is and the fact that it doesn't work against some certain enemies, I oftentimes just don't use it. Not nearly as much as I should anyways, because it is a great item. It's a great item. It's great! Let's make sure that we don't forget to buy the key to open the door. That's so good. Hey. It's so good just to be able to drag that shot around the enemies and get like 3 kills instantly. It's fantastic. I know. Just wanted to do the last room. Junk! We got junk! The Daka says, the robot's dodge roll. It is a pretty cute sound. Alright, boss time. We have plenty of armor to use for blanks. We have plenty of blanks to use as blanks. Let's go. Now I gotta admit, I kinda like having Shield of the Maiden here. There you go, Shield of the Maiden, thank you very much. I would like to get further away from this freaking Mine Slayer though. What the fuck? Man, I got some serious speed up on the dodge rolls there. I feel like I'm playing a TAS speedrun of Celeste. No, don't disintegrate him. Wait a minute. I remember now. I think if you disintegrate him, you don't get the items out of it. Yo, speed up. Time to put my money where my mouth is. Accidentally used a blank. Dumb. Don't do that. Let's get the hell out of here. We're done with this floor. Oh my god. Joniac says he loves the unicorn horn sound effect. That's a pretty good one too, the song. Do 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 do. Why is there no mod for Terraria that gives you a unicorn horn gun that makes you fire rainbows and makes the sound effect the music from Gungeon play? I know that there's a rainbow gun in Terraria. I remember having it at one point in the past. All you need to do is just attach the sound, the music from Gungeon to it whenever one of those rainbows is on screen. Do 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 do. Right, down, left, up, left. There's a face melter mod. That's pretty cool. So the jammed boys are going to be the ones that are a problem here. Sweet, he was frozen. Right, down, left, up, left. There's a mod that adds Casey. Ah, yes, because that's what Terraria needed. A baseball bat. Down, left, up, left. Watch out for the rats. So it's actually incredibly valuable to kill the spent with the projectile from this gun. I got stuck. And that's because if you kill a spent by disintegration, they won't split into other spent. So it's definitely worth the ammo and combined rifle to kill a spent. Not a freaking question. Wrong dodge roll direction. Luckily made it work. Thank you. I think it's up left? Yeah, up left. Kind of got a little bit discombobulated. I hope I didn't go the wrong direction. Nah, we're good. Alright. Refill ammo. Combine rifle. Let's do it. Wrong direction to dodge in. That was just a misclick. It's not even a misclick, it's a miskeyboard press. Which is not a problem with the keyboard, it's a problem with the Abe. Should also try to use this a little bit more often. The, excuse me, the Shield of the Maiden. I was gonna use it, and then he died. Oh my god, what the hell? Take a drink. Good freaking lord. Mud, hello, welcome, how you doing? About time you showed up. Favorite beam weapon? Science cannon says Dragon Blade. I kinda hate the science cannon. Unicorn horn, technically it's a beam gun. How can I say no to unicorn horn? Spoiler, I can't! Oh crap. Chaos Bullets is screwing me here. Well, kinda screwed me for a split second there. Shit. Yeah, anything that applies freezing will actually make it significantly more difficult to dodge that attack because, for some reason, the bullets travel at different speeds. Don't ask me why. I have no freaking idea, but it's incredibly annoying. This attack right here. Don't get frozen. I do have another blank to use, and in fact, we would also have armor if this guy got frozen a little bit. It's actually... almost happened there. It's actually kind of amplified a little bit by Chaos Bullets, because Chaos Bullets, when they apply freezing, they apply significant freezing, enough to freeze an enemy in one shot. So he's getting really, really slow when that's applying. Oh, the bow! Yay! Favorite gun in the game's gotta be the bow! Oh god, excuse me. I don't know why, it's allergy season. Yeah, do the same thing again. That's gonna work out well for you. Oh, you do the same thing again. I keep messing up the timing. Alright, you know what? He's stuck in a loop. Which is ironic, considering that I am the one stuck in a time loop here in the Gungeon. He got me. Get Skeleman. We got Gunther! No Skeleman, but did get a Gunther. Oh. Mud says, I love on BCDD20T when you get the unicorn horn and we get the whole song. And by love, I'm sure you mean hate. No, let's keep this gun. Oh. Lord. Sorry for the sniffling. I don't know what's up. I was fine earlier. Frickin' now giving out a million goddamn sneezes. Maybe sometimes you can disintegrate a chest and you still get the item inside of it. No, you know what it is? It's the punch. It's the punch from the punching glove, the boxing glove. That's what disintegrates the chest and means that you don't get any item from it. I had to think about it. You really love the song? I love the song. Do, feed the rat to the snake. He's not gonna be a problem anyways. Like, that was an easy room. 2 shots at a combine rifle to kill a spent. Best money I've ever spent right there. How are you not dead yet? Gunther's a fun weapon. Gunther is a fun weapon. I don't know if I'm actually going to use a lot of Gunther, though. I might actually instead just kind of skip it, use Combine Rifle. Because I did have a Gunther run a couple of weeks ago, I think. We picked up the Gunther on the very first floor, and I just decided to make a run of it. And it was like a 30-minute long bullet run, I believe. No. We don't need to use the Gunther again. I don't want to abuse the Gunther, because the next time we get Gunther early in a run, I want to be like, all right, we're Gunther, yeah. Could try like the Thunderclap or something, but I'm kind of liking Combine Rifle. You know, it's an overpowered gun that you get relatively frequently because it's only green tier, but we kind of have a weird synergy with it, with the remote bullet effect. We're actually getting substantially good value out of the Combine Rifle last shot. By the way, finally, you can gun munch finished gun. I know I could sell it. I want to munch it. Finished gun, Thunderclap, get out of here. Do we have a synergy with Thunderclap? No. The Jacob's Ladder synergy with Thunderclap, or whatever it is, that's a pretty interesting synergy. I like it, but... oh, fuck. Well, no, we're spending our resources on here. Goodbye. Yoink. Alright, I mean, look, you don't win them all. You definitely do not win them all. That's okay. You don't win them all unless you're Abe playing Gungeon. Not true! You obviously, it must have been a while since you last saw one of my BCDD20T run attempts. I don't know what I'm using that gun. I kind of love the crutch homing on this. It's really cool. Favorite floor? Dragonblade says it's bullet hell. Mud says the office floor, because it's the most unique and most variable floor, because all of the enemies are kind of like randomly spawning in, except for a couple. Favorite floor? What would be my favorite floor? I'm thinking. Money? Yeah, 9 credits. Oh boy! I like the oubliette. I've done it so many times by now that I have kind of memorized that floor up and down. The office floor is interesting, but I do wish that the floor layout was randomized. I don't really know why it's not. Yeah, 54 credits from selling an S tier. Let's keep this and keep this. Just sold a lot of stuff. Yeah, it might just be the oubliette just because of the oubliette. Or maybe the Old King floor. I don't know why I'm picking the bonus floors, but... there you go. That'll make someone on the YouTube comment section happy. Someone did mention it, that I don't dodge normally through the first phase of the kill pillars that often. Normally I just pop a blank. I like popping a blank, but I should probably just relearn the dodging pattern every once in a while, just because it's something that you're gonna have to do eventually, especially if you're on like a BCDD20T run. You probably want to save your blanks for when you actually need them. But this time I didn't have to use a blank, we had the shield. Link5 says he likes black powder mines. It's another good floor. I kind of hate the prevalence of gats and debts on that floor, however. So I would not call that one my favorite floor. And the random TNT barrels everywhere. They're annoying. Okay. Guess we're done. Yeah, I don't really care about going to the RNG department on this one. Even though Dragon Blade said, go to the office floor, you get one, Dragon Blade. I played as the robot for you. But I guess if I'm not voluntarily going to the floor, I can't say that I, you know, have the RNG department as a favorite floor because I just skipped it. I don't know why I don't like that floor as much as the other floors. Maybe it's because it's not random. Maybe it's because it's just exactly this. There's just nothing in this room. Maybe it's because it's just exactly the same floor every time. There's no variance to it except in the enemies, but, you know, I wish there was more variance to it or something. I don't know. But there could be more in the RNG. Turkey. Decent enough. Let's get around the chest. Oh, I'm on fire. It did protect me for long enough, though. Guess it would make sense that it wouldn't protect you from the fire. Yoink! God, it's such a good gun, this combined rifle. Anyone else feel kind of sad when they enter an empty room? There's only a few empty rooms in any particular run, and I don't even know what causes them. Is it like something to do with the game just randomly deciding that there's no enemies in the room? Is that a normal thing? Is there a problem? Like, is there a bug with the room generation and for some reason it decided that there were no enemies in the room when there should be? Like, what causes empty rooms? Like in that last room, there should have been enemies, but there wasn't. There was just a key bulletkin. Enemies don't turn into key bulletkin. Key bulletkin are extra spawns in a room, so I don't even know how that happened. How did that room generate without the lead maiden in the center bouncing around spitting bullets at you? Because that's what this room is. This is the room with the 4 hammers and the lead maiden. But they just didn't happen at all, weirdly. Seems a little strange to me. Valar Morgunis's day off activities. They gotta keep up their practice. You son of a gun. Oh my god. Kinda hate the fast shot from Chaos Bullets, because it makes it hard to aim the shot out of the remote bullet effect. Don't shoot me, you're my friend. Does Turkey work with gamma ray? I don't think Turkey works with beams, but that would be cool if it did. Does it need to? Not necessarily. It's still a pretty cool item. You can get some interesting effects with it, and it works with familiars for some reason. I love the cheat homing. Honestly, I just like that it kind of tells me where the enemy is and where I need to shoot. Like, aim over here. Oh, I forgot to sell the HP on the last floor. I'm an idiot. And now we have even more HP, which is completely unnecessary. And we have shock rounds and charge shot in the beehive. Yo. This is actually the Luxon Cannon sound effect as well, isn't it? I believe it is. Alright, let's fight the boss. You wish there was a floor later in the run that was not dark and not red. You should make a mod that changes all of the visuals on bullet hell and it makes it bullet rainbows and sunshine and bunnies. Or make everything gray and dreary and it'll be bullet purgatory. Where's my beam? Yoink. A cheese and bees. Abe said bees, so I cometh. I think we need Beehive. Like, I was thinking about buying Charge Shot, because Charge Shot combined with remote bullets could mean that I could angle a shot into a boss easily. Maybe we could get to a point where we're one-hit killing a boss, but I don't think we could get to that damage output. We would need substantially more damage upgrades for that to happen. If that was bouncing bullets instead of shock rounds, we could probably do it, but I don't think we can do it with bouncing bullets, or sorry, with Charge Shot itself. We would need something else. So I think I'm just gonna buy ammo for the Luxon Cannon and then move on. Buy a key in case we get a chest on the next floor, and we out. I don't need the bullet that can kill the past. Get out of here. Get the Charge Shot. Nah, I want to use Laser Lotus. This is a gun that I don't get all that often, with the synergy form, I should say. So I wanna kind of have a moment to use this gun and feel happy about it. Some guy, hello, welcome. First stream, well, happy to see you here. Wish LJ was a secret boss. That'd be an interesting one, Joni, but I don't know how that would work. Would it be like another floor in the game? Maybe if you have 10 curse, you could somehow spawn a secret portal when LJ is following you, and by spawning in a secret portal, you can access his lair and fight him. And now my brain is moving towards SCPs. Like the Radical Larry SCP. Cry of Fear, 2013, thank you for the follow. Never played it, but I've seen it. So now I'm thinking of Radical Larry, and maybe LJ, if you're inside of his shadow for too long, he will suck you into his lair, and in LJ's lair, there's like puzzle elements that you have to solve in order to get to him, and then if you get to him, you can kill him once and for all, and then he won't appear for the rest of your run. I don't know, it's a thought. You jump down LJ's portal when he spawns. Oh, so it'd be like a nuclear throne getting to the IDPD's HQ. You have to get in there while the portal, or while the vehicle still has its door open. That'd be interesting. That I don't think would be too hard to do. You know, you could just make it so that his spawn portal is just an interactable object while he's spawning in, and then if you interact with it, you just fall down the hole into a new floor. You could do that. Someone could do that, I think. By the way, someone, I forget where this was, if it was on Twitch or on YouTube comments or something like that. Someone said that you can tell... Sorry, someone's... No. Go back. words. Someone said that the blue dog does not have contact damage. Yes, that is actually correct. The blue dog does not have contact damage unless they are jammed. The problem is, it's so hard to know if the dog is jammed because they don't appear red. The dog that was summoned in will appear red, but the original dog, because they kind of go invisible, that overwrites the red shader from being jammed, and as a result, you cannot tell if the base dog, if the real dog, is actually jammed or not. So I've just kind of gotten into the habit of not touching them at all, because I don't know if they're going to be jammed or not. And it's always confusing when you see a dog in the distance and you're like, is that the real one? Is that the fake one? I don't know. Did he get the summon off? Is this one gonna hurt me when I touch it? Is, you know, if I approach it, will it just freaking go crazy and try to kill me? Try to run into me with its super fast speed? So I've just kind of learned to just ignore the color. Okay. When dealing with the blue dogs, just always assume that they can do contact damage to you. Cry of Fear was that game where you are fighting the Swedish dude's depression. That sounds familiar. I don't remember too much about the story of it. I just remember there's a lot of just like, you're going crazy and that kind of stuff. And I have not played it myself, but I remember watching Halloween, I think, play through it. No, you know who it was? I remember now. It was... I'm trying to remember the guy's YouTube account name. The Heartless? British dude. Hasn't uploaded anything in like 6 years, but he's pretty funny. And I think he played through Cry of Fear because he played through a lot of kind of horror games. And I think there was a Cry of Fear 2 as well, but I don't remember if that was better or worse than Cry of Fear 1. Yoink! Dino Caden! Hey, thank you for the Prime sub. How you doing? SCP and Gungeon would be amazing considering they have the Mind Flayer. Well, that'd be more like if they had D&D in Gungeon, right? I could see it though. You get all the characters together, and you can tell a story about the characters of Gungeon, the Gungeoneers playing D&D together. And then you can play the characters playing D&D characters in the Gungeon. That'd be pretty neat. So they'd be sitting around a table and, having their D&D session. Oh, and then maybe because they're in the Gungeon, it comes to life, and then they have to actually play through with their characters being themselves. I guess it's kind of like the plot of Futurama, if that makes any sense, because, I mean, that is actually the plot of one of the episodes of Futurama, isn't it? Season 6, 7, something like that, I forget which. Yo, slow effect, actually pretty sweet against this guy. Alright, Lich, you're dead. Good run! I don't often get the Laser Lotus synergy, but when I do, I use it. Because it's a good gun and it sounds fun. Oh. Joniac says, my game is bug and only applies the Paradox shader on my hand. Interesting. Sounds like a not amazingly big problem, and probably something that would fix itself if you did a save and quit and relaunch the game. Anyways, great run. Some pretty alright synergies. Chaos Bullets is always interesting. Shock Rounds is lovely. With whatever gun you use, we had the synergy with Laser Lotus. I was just using that. For a while there, we had a lowercase r synergy, but I opted to try to get rid of Finished Gun and munch it and get something else, and, well, we kind of failed on that front. But that's okay. Good run, good items. The speed upgrade didn't really matter too much one way or the other, but that was mostly just because of the fact that we were just doing so much damage. And Shield of the Maiden, I should learn to use this item a little bit more frequently so I can get into the habit of it. But there are some situations where it's just like, you know what? Use the item, use the shield. I should have used it on the second phase of the Lich in order to save using a blank when I did use a blank on the second phase of the Lich, but I kind of forgot that I had the item at that point because I wasn't really using my active items, I was just shooting. Anyways, good run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and stream lives, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.